Somebody's looking. Okay, so the fan's going on in the back, so I apologize for that. I'll do my luck. We're going to read Classic X-Men number 3 today. Then we're going to do some Legos. Lego. There's no Legos, apparently. And then I'll do some journaling. Oh goodness. I feel like this has gotten bumped a little bit, so let's see. Is that better? Alright. So I'm going to start. I'm not sure who's going to show up or not show up or what's going on. But I'm going to start and we're going to read our book. Next week's what I am. So, this is Storm, Aura. We've been reading about her. Right? They do a lot with her in the X-Men. She's another favorite X-Men. I was trying to think about all the different ones that are written, but Jean Grey, Wolverine, Storm, Emma Frost is another one. Xavier, of course. Okay. So, these are the two classic tales of the Uncanny X-Men. This was published November 1986. Reprints copyright is 1975. Okay, so that's where when the reprints came out. I was trying to look for that. War Hunt. These are the new X-Men, and soon they will all be dead. And then they'll get other new X-Men. Alright. So I gotta try to bring it up a little closer. Let's see how that looks. That looks okay. I think you guys can see some of that. I'm gonna do this for a minute while I do this. Just because it gets in my way. Alright. Unless impact minus 200 seconds. Think, Cyclops, think. You can't give up now. Those aren't the X-Men I remember. The team has changed. Not that it makes the slightest difference. Whoever they are, whatever their talents, their history. Tell me, Hagador, did you really believe that parley band of misfits was a match for Count Nefaria? I have total control over Valhalla Base. The entire Cheyenne Mountain complex is sealed, making it virtually impregnable. If we had no choice, the president would never get into your insane demands, Nefaria. Consider this your final warning. Tell the president to meet my terms, or I'll unleash Armageddon. All the base personnel are locked up tight, boss. Excellent, Catman. A textbook operation. You're bluffing through it, right? Sure, we can control the entire United States land-based strategic missile force, but if we launch them, that'll mean the end of the world, including us. So, sounds like a bad guy. Hey, Boomstick, thanks for stopping by. It's going pretty well. We're reading comic books. How's it going for you? Are you enjoying No Man's Sky? I probably won't be playing it for a while. I'm not a big settlement person. You need not worry, my anti-men. The government will pay our ransom because it has no choice. I may indeed be running the greatest con in history, but they'll dare not take the risk. Mountain real good to keep out puny soldiers, but what if Avengers come? We'll deal with them, Ape-Man. As we did the X-Men. That'll be the day. Boss, we good, but not dolt. Valhalla's own internal security forces will destroy any intruder for us. Once Dragonfly's hypnotic glare has made them her abject slaves. Impact minus 90 seconds, and thought was given away to action. Storm, Banshee, listen up, you two. Each of you grab a pair of X-Men and head for the ground. Nightcrawler can teleport, but I cannot, Cyclops, not from here. What? I can teleport, yes, but if I teleport from this height, the law of conversion of energy demands I materialize where the same philosophy I started with, and I'll be killed regardless. Do not worry, Kurt. I can carry you and Colossus easily. You're jumping into play? Well, have fun. Have fun, Boomstick. Are you going to be streaming it? Because if you're streaming it, I can give you a shout out even for YouTube. Alright, no, I can't get down. I can get down on my own. Take that. That Wolverine. Peter, don't be a fool. Don't argue, Storm. There isn't much time, so both of you get out of here. Now. Cyclops, lad, I haven't enough to carry the two grown men. I'm sorry, but I'll have to come back for you. Well, I'll see you around, Banshee. Just don't be too long, huh? Impact minus 63 seconds, and the mutant called Cyclops is alone. Colossus is the first to land, if one can truly call this a landing. Wow. For a moment, all is sound and fury. The force of the impact whip cracking down the mountain, and when the sound fades and the fury dies, Colossus is nowhere to be seen. Saints, no, the lad's killed himself. Sheesh. Oh. Doing what I'm doing. See how that looks. Kind of blurry. I'll try to work on that a little bit. Okay. Sheesh, and that nut had the nerve to call me crazy, man. Peter, are you there? Are you alright? Peter! Why are you yelling, Aura? Of course, I am alright. Why shouldn't I be? Well, what kept all of you? Impact minus 37 seconds. Come on, Banshee, get the lid out. If you're not up here soon, you're gonna be scraping me off the mountain with a very thin spatula. Impact minus 12 seconds. Looks like this is it, Summers. Impact minus 5 seconds. Funny, I always figured my number would be up someday, but I never thought it'd end like this. Got you. You know, you sure took your time about picking me up, Banshee. Ah, laddie, did you really think I'd let a fine broth of a boy such as yourself get splattered all over the cold, cold mountain? The thought had crossed my mind. Ah, ye of little faith. Cut the comedy, Banshee. We got work to do. Alright, X-Men. According to General Fredericks, we got less than an hour to deactivate the Doomsmith system before it automatically fires every ICVM in the U.S. strategic arsenal. So, our first step is to get inside Valhalla base. How you gonna do that, One Eye? You got a key to crack open a mountain? As a matter of fact, Thunderwood, I do. And the name is Cyclops, mister, not One Eye. Understand? Nightcrawler. Teleport inside those same Those same missiles that shot us down came from around here, which means there's got to be a surface hatch. Easier said than done, Cyclops. I cannot teleport anywhere I had not seen or visualized in my mind's eye. Jaunting blind is brutal suicide. There's no too great a chance of me materializing within a solid object. It does sound a wee bit awkward. Sound waves penetrate rock. Banshee, could you use your scream as some sort of sonic sonar to find Nightcrawler the open space he needs? I've never tried, but that doesn't mean it can't be done. Only drawback is my effectiveness seems to decrease the deeper I probe the mountain. If the outer wall is too thick... Hey, Cuzwalt. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a nice Friday Eve. I hope your event on Tuesday went really, 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 really well for you and everyone. This stunt proved harder than I thought. Maybe I'm just too old for the job. Banshee, I'm fine, last. A bit winded is all. As pale as a coast. Did I ask too much of him? Nightcrawler. A fair-sized space, 51 meters lateral from here by 7 vertical up. If you can match the coordinates, bucko, you're in. Teamwork, my friends. How I love it. See you soon. And seemingly oblivious but to the danger, Nightcrawler vanishes in a crack of a flame and the gust of the stench of brimstone, to reappear a split second later precisely where Banshee told him to. Made it safe and sound. I am inside Valhalla at any rate, in some sort of maintenance tunnel. But how am I to find this missile bay Cyclops spoke of? I wouldn't worry about that if I were you, Muty. I'd worry about staying alive. Pow! What the? You're still conscious? I hit you hard enough to flatten a dozen men. Perhaps you, but like yourself, Nightcrawler is not precisely a man. It don't matter what you are, Muty. Nefario wants you dead. Then his agents will have to do a far better job than you are doing here, Herr Frogster. Do not wish to hurt you, Frog. Stop calling me that. I ain't no frog. I ain't no freaking mutant like you. I'm a man, and I don't need no help stomping you in the ground. No help at all. Poof. Huh? Where'd he go? Nowhere, Herr Frogster. Nowhere at all. Crack. And now, Herr Frogster, we will go and find my friends. And then you will tell us all we wish to know about your master and his plans. Speak of the devil. Croaker, you unmitigated idiot. You had to try and defeat the X-Men on your own. You couldn't have summoned aid? What's the hassle, boss? The rest of us can go after the Muty and take him easy. No, let him be. I have other surprises in store for the X-Men. Doomsmith. Minus 43 minutes. It doesn't take Nightcrawler long to find the missile bay. Don't go away, Frosher. I should only be a moment. But even those few minutes are minutes the X-Men can ill afford. All I have to do is find a manual override control. Ah, there it is. The Frogman. He gone? With barely a sound, the heavy blast doors lifts high into the afternoon sunlight. All right, people, we've got our door. Nightcrawler, let's get inside. We have a problem, Cyclops. I had a prisoner, a talking frogman, but he escaped. Can't be helped, Kurt. We all make mistakes, but the sooner we're in the command post, the better. So let's move it, X-Men. Confined spaces terrify me, but I dare not think of that now. All goes well at first, almost too well. Cyclops, is it my imagination, lad? Or is it getting a bit stuffy in here? There's an episode, I don't know if we'll ever get to it. There's an episode with Aura, It shows what happens when her claustrophobicness gets too extreme for her. The anxiety kicks her. Irish has a point, One Eye. I feel kind of woozy myself, and I've felt this way before. There's your answer, Banshee. Gas! Before the X-Men can react, the gas cloud is on them. Choking, blistering, blinding, tearing at their skin like acid, tearing at their minds, and in a moment it'll be all over. If the X-Men let that moment happen. We've got to get out of here. All of you, smash through the wall into the next tunnel. The Air Force designed this complex to survive anything. Nuclear war, biological holocaust, and even meteor strike. Trouble is, they never expected the X-Men. Shaku. Doomsmith minus 35 minutes. Cyclops, look. A squad of... I couldn't say that word, it's a Russian word. Soldiers. And they do not look at all friendly. That may go down on record as the understatement of the year. Get those muties, men. Kill them all. X-Men, get behind me. I will shield you from the bullets. Spanks. Be fit. Cyclops, we cannot stay here. If we do, the gas will overcome us. I know that, Storm, but we can't hurt those soldiers. They're not responsible for their attack. Look at them. They're hypnotized. Very well. If you do not want these soldiers hurt, they will not be hurt, but they will be stopped. Raw energy crackles in the still air, lightning flaring bright around them as the wind springs up from nowhere. And with the wind, a sound never before heard within the safe, secure confines of Valhalla's base. The sound of rushing water. The sound of a flood. It gathers the soldiers up like a living thing and gently sweeps them down the long corridors until they are no longer a threat to the X-Men. And then it sets them down and fades away as quickly and quietly as it had come. I think we may now proceed now, Cyclops. The soldiers will not bother us anymore. Soldiers, it's like one of the most powerful X-Men. I have a lot of miniseries books we can read about Storm. I'll take the point, One Eye. That's Wolverine's job, mister. You stay with the team. Heck, I will. I'm as good as a scout as the midget. No, you're not, and especially not here. Wolverine was stationed at Valhalla Base while he served in the Canadian military, and his Ultra King senses are the best equipped to spot the opposition. I'm part of this team too, Cyclops. Good, then you'll have no problem following my lead. Lost my temper. Too easy. Happens too often. I hate being bossed. So why am I in a team? Zyke was right about the Chinook. I knew it, and still I bucked him. Now, that's a... I don't know if that's a good word for a Canadian person, but they use it a lot in these comic books, so just be aware, and if it's an insulting word, please let me know, and I will either warn you that that's coming up, or bleep it out, or something. I don't know. Like I said, these comic books are old, so the original stories were like the early 1975, and so there were a lot of words that people didn't take as being bad words, or insulting until later on. I want to contribute to be needed. My being here, being alive, should count for something, but how? There's nothing I can do. One of the others can't do better. Nothing. Air Force security troops aren't the only threats lurking in the vast silent halls. There they are, Groot. Groot sees them, Catman, and Groot will kill. Banshee, look out, he's gonna throw me! Wonk! Ee-hee! The fight had barely begun, and already 2 X-Men are out for the count. A bad omen. Cyclops, it's the man-frog I told you of, and he's got the rest of Nefario's anti-men with him. We haven't time to be gentle, X-Men, so take him down and take him down hard. Easier said than done, Cyclops, because though both sides are numerically equal, the anti-men are fresh, ungassed, and eager for the kill. The X-Men are not.
Pizza. Roger.
I'll tell him. Roger. Pizza's here.
Heard.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure I heard.
Okay. Your dog heard.
Yeah.
Thus, in the beginning, weakness, fatigue, the surprise, ferocity of the ambush all take their deadly toll, and the battle quickly goes against the X-Men. Ah! You think you're some hot shot with those metal claws, huh, Muty? Well, my claws ain't fake. They're real. And they kill. Well, technically, so his are real, too. Not while Colossus lives. Huh? Who grabbed my arm? I grabbed it. I, Colossus, thump. And while Colossus lives, the Wolverine will not be harmed. Meanwhile, nice try, fella. But you ain't dumping me so easy this time. Pow. Shrimp. Yeah! Oh no? My thanks for your assistance, Cyclops. My pleasure, Mr. Cyclops, look out. Too late. The Birdman has him prisoner. Cyclops is lost unless I can return the favor he did me. Like so. Rah! You hurt Gart's friends. You hurt Gart. For that, Gart will kill you all. Heads up, guys. Here comes the Road Company Hulk. And he looks loaded for bear. He looks loaded for bear. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's a truck statement. Because loaded. I think not. Son of a gun, the sucker's still on his feet. What say we, as you wish, my friend? Whomp! The anti-men are defeated. I must flee to warn Count Nefaria. Hear me, X-Men. My will is your will. You cannot resist my I know the word. I had trouble with it earlier, though. My hypnotic? No. You know when you put them... my hypnotic powers. My mind. She's in my mind. I can't keep her out. In the moment, Dragonfly spell is complete. And behind Cyclops' ruby visor, his eyes go blank and wide open. You would think that they wouldn't be able to do the go through the visor, and wide open. His eyes motion automatically raising the quartz crystal shield, freeing his eye beams from their cage. The results are predictable. Zrrrop! We've beaten the mountain, and we've beaten Nefaria's anti-men. All that's left now is to get Count himself, and we're home free. Doomsmith minus 18 minutes. Wait a minute, where are Banshee and Thunderbird? Out cold. That gorilla wasted them pretty good. We'll have to leave them here. We haven't the time to wake them up, and we've got to get Nefaria and the Doomsmith system. Nice thought, Cyclops. But Valhalla's a huge complex. 3 cubic miles of corridors and cubicles. And by the time my body's found the place he's looking for, it can sometimes be too late. No! Nefaria's locked the Doomsmith system into the self-destruct circuit. And armed and counting, there's no way on earth we can shut it off in time. Self-destruction engaged. T 0.09 minutes. Cut to a pair of very weary heroes. Me aching back. I'm thinking we're getting a mite too old for this sort of rough house. Speak for yourself, Irish. Saints above, will you look at this mess? Must have been a grand and glorious fight. Yeah, and looks like they didn't need our help for anything. It figures. Cut again to one of Ahala's hangar levels. The fools, the X-Men think Count Nefaria is beaten, and that they've won, but the very moment of their victory will be the moment of their death, the moment of Nefaria's greatest triumph. I don't know. If he's blowing everybody up, how can he be triumph? Because he's blowing himself up. The self-destruct system will blow this mountain and all of it to the deepest pits of Hades. And when that happens, Count Nefaria will be long gone, eh? I recognize them from the monitor. They're two of the X-Men. Hey, Irish, get a load of this. Looks like that Nefaria dude's bugging out on his comrades. You're too late, mutants. You'll never stop me. He's taken off. Once he gets airborne in that carrier, there's not a crate in this mountain that can stop him. Yeah, maybe not a plane, but a man can do what a plane can't. Thunderbird, no. And Thunderbird is just the man. Don't go away, Neffy baby, 'cause John Proudstar is coming to get you. And he's a man that don't give up, Shrak. Are you crazy, lad? Get off the plane, Thunderbird. I can stop him with a sonic blast, but you gotta get off. Psych. We're running out of time. What are we gonna do? How far do you think we can get in 5 minutes, Wolverine? Because that's all the time we got. Our only chance, the world's only chance, is to try and shut the system down. Cyclops, what are you doing? What? Professor, the Doomsmith is totally out of commission. I've mentally scanned the system. Your battle with the Anti-Man destroyed the command relays and the backup. But enough of that. You must get outside the mountain, and quickly. You're an X-Men in mortal danger. You heard the men, people. Move it. And the X-Men move as only X-Men can. But the events outside are moving too far, too fast. You madman! You'll kill us both! John Proudstar, get off the airplane before it's too late. Butt out, Baldy. I'm through taking orders. I've been a loner all my life, Xavier. An outcast, dumped on by everybody I met. But I'm a man, Xavier, a warrior of the Apache, and today I'm gonna prove it. Crack. For pity's sake, laddie, get off the plane. John Proudstar's hands ripped deep into the Harrian's cockpit, ravaging control systems, computers, electronic hardware, ripping the technic nervous system out of the aircraft. It is a pounding that no plane was designed to take. Sooner or later, something has to give. There they are! Storm, get after him. Give Banshee a hand. Sooner or later, something does. Whoomp! Oh my lord. Thunderbird, no! Get out, boy! Get out! Cyclops, the aircraft, I can see it, Peter. You, Cyclops. And the other one. Thunderbird. No! Paraka-thump! The scenario ends now as it began, with the breaking of Charles Xavier's heart, the twisting of his soul. For in the end he could not desert his pupil, and all John Proudstar felt, Charles Xavier felt as well, with only one difference. Charles Xavier is still alive. I begged him, laddie. I pleaded with him, but he wouldn't get off the plane. He wouldn't get off. I know it, Banshee. It wasn't your fault. I suppose it had to happen sometime. Heck, sooner or later, it happens to all of us in this business. It comes with the uniform. Now, if we step out of the storyline for a minute, I would assume that after they looked at Wolverine and Thunderbird, they probably felt that Wolverine would make a better character. Who knows why, maybe. Okay, so this is the second story. The faintest hint of a breeze disturbs the morning air. But it's not sound, it's silence. Stanley presents Morning. The solitude fits his mood. His name is Charles Xavier. He is a teacher, and he has come to this remote and desolatedly beautiful corner of New Mexico to bury one of his students. I don't think he was actually a student, since he already knew how to use his powers, because he had been in the war. But I don't know, maybe. How naive of me, how foolish, to think I could send the X-Men into battle after battle against the most hopeless of odds and have them always emerge unscathed. Such mad luck could not last forever, and John Poundstone was the first to fall. I hardly knew him. Now I must bid him farewell. Xavier is a telepath, the strongest such on the earth, and yet that awesome power can, on occasion, be a two-edged sword. He was in full cyanotic rapport with Thunderbird when the young Apache died, and every moment, every facet of that ultimate experience was shared between them. And for the lucky one it ended, for the other it never will. It's a hard thing for those like us to face, the death of another. Jean, thank you for coming. How could I not? I'm a telepath too, Professor. I heard your psychic cry of anguish, I know. How you feel, I went through much the same years ago when my best friend, Annie Malcolm, was killed by a car. I remember. That tragedy brought us together. You helped me then. You helped me then. Today it's my turn. What? Cry from the station. It's Colossus, Professor. He's terribly upset. Oh no, how could anyone do such a thing? I see the image too, Jean, in Peter's thoughts. X-Men, you are needed. On our way, Professor. Colossus was Zamtufel. Look, comrade, someone has stolen Thunderbird's body. Desperation? Have people no sense of decency? John Proudstar's spirit is long gone, Nightcrawler. Violence done, his remains can do him no harm, only those responsible. In your beliefs, perhaps, Stone. Ours are different. I'll call the police. With respect, Father, they won't arrive for hours. By then, anything might happen. My colleagues and I will find him. No, Mr. Mr. Proudstar. We appreciate your offer and respect and friendship for John that promoted it. You took our firstborn son from us and brought him home. You've done enough. Now, we ask you to please leave us in peace. Don't they care? Look at 'em, Kurt. Can you doubt it? Then why? You won't find out here, Elf. Wolverine, what are you doing? Take a guess. Thunderbird's parents asked us not to. Then stay, bud. Me, I was taught a team takes care of its own. I do not much like Wolverine's manner, Cyclops, but I agree. No argument, Storm. Either way, we better tag along. If only to keep the obnoxious little runt out of trouble. Hopefully, Professor, this won't take long. Be careful, Scott, and good luck. Jean and I will monitor your progress telepathically. Professor, I caught a stray thought from the Proud Stars when they saw the coffin. As did I. They strongly suspect that the culprit is John's younger brother, James. Shall I side-probe them, sir, to see if they know why? Leave them be, Jean. I suspect the X-Men will learn those answers soon enough. Mid-morning, far out on the desert. Sense male, patchy, similar to Johnny's, but younger. Probably a kid brother. Boy's covering his tracks. Trail'd be invisible to anyone but me. He's heading for the mount. Brilliant, Banshee. Remind me to recommend you every time the X-Men need to sneak up on anybody. Flaming jets make less racket. Wolvie looks miffed. I could care. Dust and dry air ain't good for my throat, and it's starting to hurt. I'm too low, flying too fast, pushing my sonic stream to the limits, and probably beyond. Could care less. If I pushed a little harder, taking a risk or two, we wouldn't be burying John today. That's daft, Sean Cassidy, and you know it. Thunderbird had every chance to jump clear, and he chose to stay until the plane until the end. What demons drove you to such a mad decision, laddie? If I had been a better friend, I might have helped you fight him off. That'll never happen again with anyone, I swear. Oops, sorry. Miles behind. I am the wrong color for this climate. Give me a cool shadow to hide in, or better yet, the night, a city of rooftops to swing across, and a beautiful damsel in distress to rescue. Those are the keys to my happiness. I think I would be satisfied with less. But I confess, Siberian is nothing like this. I have never known such heat. If you two are having problems, you should return to Professor Xavier and Jean at the station. We are fine, Cyclops. We can keep up. Are we not all X-Men, I wish I knew languages better, guys, but I have a problem with English. Do we not all stay and pull together? I will do my fair share. As poor Thunderbird tried so hard to. Weeks ago, Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, the Danger Room, where the mutant X-Men strive to refine their special abilities which set them apart from mankind. Bravo, John! I'll wager that punching bag will never say a cross word to you again. That, Nightcrawler, is a fact. Snap, thrump. You spent hours here, Comrade Thunderbird. What is it you wish to prove? Just blowing off steam is all. But why? You really want to know? Very much. I keep asking myself, what is there here for an X-Men? For me, really. For any of us. Don't you guys ever wonder? We're gonna dude up in those skin tights and punch heads for Xavier for the rest of our lives? And if we do, how long will those lives last? If you feel that way, John, why stay? Beats me, Kurt. I guess it's because I got nowhere else to go. He said that as a joke, Cyclops, and made light of our whole conversation. I accepted that. I should have listened harder. He was so confused, so full of misery and questions, but I had no answers. I thought time would work things out for him. The sad thing is, maybe I was right. I have to warn you, some comic books are really sad. So, they're not happy, happy sunshine, boom bang. Comrades, feel that breeze? Storm. She's manifesting a rain shower, bless her, to cool us off. It feels wonderful. Wolverine has reached the mountains. Already? I'm impressed. The man can move. We are all of us full of surprises. Cyclops. With far more to ourselves than meets the eye. Aura had refused the room offered her, preferring instead the attic that topped the school's X-Men residential wing. She quickly filled the vast open space with flowers, whose life and colors and heavy fragrances remind her of her African home. Evening. Thunderbird. I did not hear you enter. Weren't meant to. I'm not as sneaky as Wolverine, but I get by. Must you measure yourself against your teammate and everything? He's the best, the man to beat. You are ill at ease, my friend. Is anything the matter? Just edgy. Man gets careless, drops his guard. Even for an instant, he's history. But you are among friends. Here in my home, there is nothing to fear. Are my blossoms so formidable? Not plants, lady. Jungles. Total deception. The beauty lures you into a false sense of security. Then it kills you. Or you kill to survive. Oh, tell me. Of your native land, John, what is it like? Nothing special. I couldn't wait to leave and missed it with all my heart the moment I did. Have you family there and friends? Family? Sure. Friends? I left them in the jungle. Loved ones? A girl to cherish, Aura, kids to raise? Never. Hey, Feely. Thanks for stopping by. Hope everything's doing well for you. I was telling that not all comic book stories are happy. The voice cracks, unsure whether it belongs to a boy or a man. Each time it does, James Proudstone burns with shame. This is a warrior's funeral, his tribute to the brother he worshipped, yet hardly knew, and he wants it to be perfect. Logan's been watching him for an hour. He'll leave when the X-Men catch up. I know what happened to your body, Johnny, but not why you choose to check out. Surprised that matters to me. What's this? Looks like the kid tossed it away. Corporal John Proudstar, U.S. Marines. Medals, honorable discharge. A record to be proud of, but you kept it hidden. You lied about your age, went off to war, way before your proper time to prove your courage or manhood, or maybe just be one of the guys. And something happened, doesn't matter what, but it cut the heart out of your life. Too bad. Life isn't a game, boy. You wear the man's boots, shoulder a man's responsibility, you take the consequences. It's a lesson all the X-Men better take to heart, real flaming quick. Wolverine, nothing here for us, psych. Just a boy letting his big brother to rest in the old ways of their people. Whatever Thunderbird was running from or trying to prove, he's at peace now. We should all be so lucky. Farewell, my brother. May the horses be fast and the grass sweet, and may you be happier riding the spirit road than you ever were on earth. It is not fair. You survived the white man's war only to be lured to your doom by that devil Xavier with his honey words and his false promise. He says he grieves, but he lies. He called you Thunderbird. Let it then be another Thunderbird, another Proudstar who claims his life for yours. I swear, my brother, by all I hold holy, you will be avenged. Now, James Proudstone becomes Thunderbird, and he joins Emma Frost's group for a while, but eventually they all kind of merge together. The mutants do. The New Mutants, the kids. So here's the original cover for the 1975, the first story I read, The War Act. I liked Proudstone. Thought he was kind of a cool character, which is why I liked James later on when you met him. Here's the back cover. Alright, so we are done with that. Next week we're going to read this one. Again, it'll be another, I don't know who the bad guy is, but it'll be, I think they're demons. So, it'll be another, classic X-Men one. Remember, we do 10 of each. So we're going to do classic, we'll do classic X-Men. And then we'll, after the classic X-Men, I think I'm going to see if I can find Alpha Flight, and we'll do Alpha Flight. And then from out, because they're a little older than Wolverine, and then we'll go to Wolverine after that. I'm moving stuff around here. So I can get my stuff done. So, alright. So next week, that's what we'll read. So I decided I'm gonna save these, and maybe down the road I'll get more Legos, or go to the, we used to have, I don't know if we still have one here, we used to have a Legos place here. The reason I don't know if we still have it is they had some problems with the law. I don't remember if they actually had problems with the law or what it was. So, alright. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Other stuff though. Okay, we are on number 2. So I think on Fridays I will play the fantasy games, the Atlas Fallen and Forspoken. They're story games, so that should be fun. And there are lots of exploring, so that'll be great. And then if I continue to stream on Saturdays, then I'll play games that I feel like need to play, I guess. Okay, so our next spot is going to be, we need one of those. What is that one? The dark one. Let's see. One of these. One of these. Well, 2 of those, actually. 2 of those. 2 of these interesting ones. I wonder if those are teeth. These 2 claws wouldn't be enough. So we need this one. Looks like it. Those, and then one up that's opposite. Those. And then one of these. And then one think that's everything. Okay. So we're gonna take these two, put them on the edge. I know some people do ASMR with these. I don't know that I could. I don't really have that kind of a setup. Microphone wise, you really have to have really good microphone setup. Okay, there's that. Is that right? Oh, no, I did that wrong. I think I did those wrong. I think I did those wrong. Okay. So I did do these wrong, so it's gonna be a minute while I get them off. I had this. I'm not starting my day out well here. Let's do this again. They don't go up on that. They go right here. Okay, I fixed it. And then this one goes right here. And then these ones go. This one goes right here. This one goes, these go right here. Okay, there we go, we're done with that one. I did it. Okay, so the next one has this one, two of those. Those ones? No, I'm thinking it's these ones. Two of those. Two of those, and then 4 of these. 2. I'm gonna do 2 more. There's one here. It's 3. And there's 4. Okay. So we're gonna put this piece. Like this. So like that. Oh, you know what? I didn't put something together. I didn't put this one on where it's supposed to go. Goes on the side here. Yep. Okay, I squished it down. And this one, I go back to the next one.
Holy crap.
And then these go. Go on here, but I'm not really understand how that works. So I guess one goes. Yes.
Starfire's looking for a place to nest.
Oh. Babies. Well, I guess it was right there. Well, I had a nest. You could give it to her.
It's in there.
Oh. Huh. Oh, you put the little nest in it?
It's been in there.
The one I brought back from storage?
No.
Oh. I brought one back from storage. That's how that goes. No, that's not how that goes. Okay. Why do I screw these up? Constantly. Don't make sense sometimes. Pictures. But I look at. Alright, there we go. I got it. It worked. Alright, now we need one of those. It's the same one. Put that right. Yep. And they go where? Oh, they go on the edge. So they went right there. And then you need one of these. And another one of these. And this goes here. And those go right here. Doing the right ones, because there's little ones and there's big ones. I think that's right. I'm supposed to put a big one there. I don't think it's in there. Whatever. What about this one? That's right. Okay, so there we go. That. There we go. There we go. Now, let's get this thing over. This brown. The white one. Need a brown one like that. Because there's another white one. And another white one. Do not see a brown one like that. Where's this one? Oh, so I got those too. There's these. Oh, here it is. Got one there. And there's the other one. Okay. So we're going to take this and I'm going to put it there. fix this. And that one up. What weird round ones? This one here. I'm gonna stay with this one here. This one here. That's a different color. Oh no, that's right. Okay, stick that one there. If I can get it to snap. Can't be that one because I don't want to go in. Okay, wait. Let's pull this one off first. There we go. I'm gonna stick this one on. Okay, and then we got one of these we need. Okay. There we go. And we need the two white ones that I had. These ones, that one. This one. And they're going up on the top. Brown one. Let's see these ones here, I think. Let's go up here. So in my Discord, after we get through introducing all the series of comic books, I will allow you guys to tell me which series you want to go back, and we'll revisit it in that we will read more of the series if I have it. I only got a few, like I said, of Marvel Saga. I have quite a few classic X-Men. I don't see that. It's an interesting looking one for sure. I don't think it's that one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's over in the corner. Okay. That one's going to go up close. Like that. I was looking at Legos, so I picked out 2 Star Wars Legos that I might buy down the road. And then a car one, but I haven't figured out which car one yet. I have to decide. I have to look at the one of my grandsons and see how many he has, which ones he has, and then get him one that he doesn't have. Okay, there's that. Okay. These itty bitty pieces. I don't see them. I mean, they're like white. I see these ones. Maybe they're these ones. There we go. Put this together. Probably. That seems like the best thing. And they go up on top. need 2 of these. A boo ba doo ba doo. Not that one. Not that one. This one. And this one. And 2 of these. And they are. And then that one. 1, 2, 3. No, it's a 3 one. 3. This one. Sloppy dude right there. Okay. So we're going to take the sloppy dude and we're going to put it on. Oh, I see. I need 2 of those. I blew it. I blew it. Right there. They don't want to go in very well. What's the problem up there? And we want to put one of these on there. And then we want to put one of these on there. Well, that can't be right. Oh, I see. Yeah, this one. Okay, so there's one. Then we need to do that again with this one. That one. That one. Those 2, they are going inside. So I have no idea what this is making. That's where they went. See? I need these little. 2 of those. Okay, drawn. Right there. That one. I don't know if that's the one I wanted. It doesn't look right. Oh, there it is. That goes there. And then this goes bottom. Now it won't sit right, so it won't sit right. Okay, so then this whole piece is going to go in here. Which way? That way? That doesn't seem right. Where does it go? I guess it goes there. I don't know how it goes in there. That one? Are you sure? Yeah, definitely is that one. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oh, it doesn't show me. Oh, I guess it does. Oh, it's up on top. So. Okay, I'm very perplexed by this. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. That could be part of the problem. Hops in there. Ah, there we go. Okay, we got it. That was weird, but it's in there now. Okay. So there it is. Alright, so upside down it here. Upside down it. Alright, so we need 2 of these. And then 2 of these. I'm thinking that's what those are. One of those. And these. Smaller version of that. And then not that one. I think it's this one. Yep. So we're gonna take this and then put this one on it. Then we put this one on it. This one. How that's supposed to work? That doesn't look right. I think on this side. Not that one. I think it goes on this side. That, okay. Then this one. Oh, and then this one goes on this side. Okay. It's very perplexing looking. Yeah, I think then this goes here. This one goes over here. That one goes this way. Where is this one for? I have no idea what this part is. Because it only shows me going down on once. Yeah. It said 2 of these, but I don't see where one goes. Okay, one they're showing us. Maybe this one goes right here. Ah, right here. That. Like that. Okay, I got it. And that's gonna go inside here. That. Right there. Okay. So we're gonna do it again on the other side. Yep, that's all we need. This one. That one. That one. 2 of these. And 2 of these. those. I don't know if it matters because we forgot our other one. That one there. It's harder from this side. It's harder to see it from this side. Okay, so that's this way. This goes up here. This one. There or would it just yeah, that's it. Oh, it's in the narrow part. Goes that way, and then the other one goes over here. And then this goes on this side. Okay, now we got that. We got it done. Now we need this part. That one. The little one. A 1-1. Oh, right here. Take this. I'm gonna put this one on here. That one on there. Two of these. Oh, what happened now? That's weird. It's like this weird blur. Okay, and then 2 of those. Do I have this done? 2 of these. With the white ones. And 2 of these little puppies. Where they go? Ah, right there. Ah, right there. Okay. So, I can put this gonna go here. This is gonna go there. There you go. Okay, like that. Another one of these. This one. Like that. White one. See the white one for that. White one. Okay. Perplexed here. Brown one. There it is. The white one. And then little this one. And then that one, I think. And that goes right here. Well, first I gotta put this part on. So go this way. That way. Push this one. Like that. I think they're all crooked. That one. This one. Go that way. What are these? Another one of those. Take this long one. Put it on here. Brown one. On this side. One of these. One of those. These. And that weird black one that I just found. This one. Okay, so. Oh wait, that was different. That was different. That was not what I was doing. I need this one. And that one. Oh, this one goes this way. And that one goes on here. Like that. And then this goes on this way. This. this. We'll take this. Put that. I'll put this one on there. That one. That one. This one. The little pyramid ones are hard to get on there. You know, so. This way. This one on here. No? No, I think it goes this way. Yep. That. Okay. Don't ask me. I don't know. And we do it again with this one. That one. That one. That one. And another little bobby one right there. That one goes to this side. Like that. Okay. Cool colors. Yeah. They are pretty colors. It's a fox. It's not a gray fox, but it is fox. Not a gray fox. So, here. Now I feel like we're building a helicopter. And that one. And I'm 1 week off. I keep thinking it's like the 12th, but it's not. I need one of these and this one. And this one goes. It's right here. And this one goes right there on top of it. Next to it. We need 3 of these little boogers. 1. How are you doing, Feely? Having a good time? Did you have a nice time out and about? Or is that tomorrow? Three of those. And 1 of these. One of these is going here. Yeah, right there. I told you these are hard to get in there. These little pyramid ones are really tough to get in because they're pointy on top of the hook. Like that. Boom. Here's this. Here's that. And this one's gonna go down here. Okay, let's see. Alright. What the frick are they talking about? That's a nice color. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about it because it's not that color. Should be that color, but it's not that color. Okay, so this one is gonna go right there. I'm missing something. That way. That doesn't make sense. I guess it does. Scheme of things? Does that go good? That doesn't look right. I hate when things don't look right. Okay, so that's not right. And that's not right. Ah! Okay, gonna pull this out. Pictures is very weird. And then this one, I don't think goes there. Does not go there. Don't know where it goes yet, but it doesn't go there because it doesn't match up to the picture. Okay, take that off. So let's take this off because it's not making any sense to me at the moment. Problems getting this off though. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. I've got this picture right here. I've got this picture right here. Let me put this one back on because that goes right here. That one's right. Okay, so it's that. Then we had those. It won't stay. So that. This goes over the eyeballs like that. It won't stay on there, so it pisses me off. That way? What's that one? No. Okay, I'm missing something here. I gotta go backwards because I can't figure out what's going on. Yeah, there's a brown one missing right there. Okay, so I must have put these on wrong. Maybe I put them all on wrong. I don't know. So it's supposed to have one of those, and one of those. Okay. There's one of those. Then I'm supposed to have Ugh. Maybe this one is supposed to be there. No, it shows that one in the back. Okay. To that. No, that's covered there. So then the very first one is this one, which goes right there, which I have right. But that goes there. And that's not right, because
X.
I'm gonna go back here. Something's wrong. Does not match up. Does not compute. That part right there is wrong. I'm gonna take this part off. This part off. Alright, so I put this on. This doesn't go there. Does this go there? Okay, so there's that. 1, 2, 3. Put that one there. This one's supposed to be right here. Okay, so there's that. That was my first problem. Then we're gonna put these ones on. But they go. I thought I had them in the right spot, but I'm guessing I didn't. They go right there. Yes. And this one goes right there. Okay, that looks right now. I don't know where I messed up. Well, I mean, it's that one back here. Okay, so now then we put this one in. Alright. And it's still not where it's on. Ah! Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
Could you help me?
Hex.
Oh, wait, maybe I figured it out. I was going to say, could you help me for a minute, but maybe I figured it out. No, that's not where it goes. Could you come here for a minute? Okay. Let's go back here. I have this piece, right? That's right there. These go on it. Does that match up?
No, these are backwards.
Those are backwards?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll take
these go forward. See here?
Yeah.
See if you line these up. You see what's going on?
No, I see what you're saying. I just have this part backwards. Yeah. There it goes. Okay. So that part goes there. Then this part goes here. And this part goes there. But where did that one go the right way? That goes there. And this one would go here. Oh, so wrong. That way. Ha. There we go. And then I have that one, and now this one will go here. This one will go here. I fixed it. I fixed it. So I don't have time with that. So then these. There. Sometimes you gotta have somebody else take a look at it. Oh, that's the face, look. Now it makes sense. Okay, so then, this one, where's that one? Where'd that one go? Oh, that one goes stuck right there. Okay, well, that's that. Now I can do this part, which is, this one goes here. here. It's here. That's where the white part came. And this one goes. What's that? Oh, it says it goes in here. But how would it go in there? I don't have that. I don't have that. Oh, okay. So it doesn't go there again. I don't think that's going to be first. This has to be right there. That goes there. And then this one goes there. Alright, we did it. Ha! That was a pain in the ass. Alright, I got it. So now I need those. Not that one, I want this one. Where's that one go? This one goes here. Okay. That one goes there. Then we need that one. I know one of those pyramid ones I don't like. I need one of these. Where's this one? Did I miss something? Maybe just, I don't need it yet. We'll just put it aside. Maybe I don't need it. Cross our fingers, we don't need it yet. Okay, we need that one. And another pyramid. I just did that one. I just did that one. Didn't I? Yes, I just did that. We're doing this one. Still need that one. That one. And another pyramid. Cool. Okay. This one goes here. Ow. That hurt. It rolled on my thumb. It rolled right there on my thumb, so it hurt. And this one goes down here. And this one goes right here. Okay, we're sculpturing. There we go. That's the foxy thing. Okay. Then we need another one of these. Now we're doing the other side. This, which was such a pain to figure these out. I'm gonna put this one in first because that helps figure it out. That goes there. This leaves. This one first, next. That one is this way. And then that one. This one. that one. And another pyramid thingy. This one goes here. And this one goes here. So there's the face. Alright. It's the face. I stayed up a little longer because there's a delay in my stream. Alright, so now we need the those. One of these. The things look all that. We need a big one. We need a little one. We need two of these again. Two pyramids. Ow. One of those. And then one of these. Here. Okay. So we're gonna put this one on first. Gonna put the littler one on top of that. And then we put this one on that side. Round boobies on here. This one. Put that one here. This one on there. And this one here. And we put this one on. Oh, I missed two. I put these two. Ah, oh no, we lost it. Don't know if we'll find it. Yeah. I found it. It'll be a moment ago. I found it. Okay, let's see if we can get this done again without it popping on me. Made for little fingers, that's why. And there's those. Now this one goes on the back. There. On the back, right there. We got it. Next one, same way, two of those, Okay, we are. Oh, that one. Two of those. This one. And that one. And then the big one. Let's see. Big one. Little one. This side. That one's not in there all the way. Come on. Oh, try to get in there. Out on this one here. Right. Baxter. Here. Okay, so there we go. There's our back. Well, now we're doing ears, I guess. We need 2 of these. 2 of those. These 2. Oh, not that one. These. Oh, now those. And 2 of those. Okay. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna put one of these on there. You're gonna just, alright. That one. I think that's the way it wants to go. Hoping that's the way it wants to go. Doesn't want to go that way. So am I doing it wrong? No. I'm not doing it wrong, it just doesn't want to go on. So there it is. Nope, still not going on. Ah, there we go. I got that. And this one goes like that. Alright. Oh, you fucker, stay in there. We are on there. Oh, you fucker. It's not on there. You lied to me. There it is. Liar. Oh, you fuck shit. Me grab it. Where'd it go? Oh, son of a bitch. I thought I caught it. My ear fell off. I don't know where it went. This is a very problematic piece. It does not want to stay in there when you're putting these on. I don't know why, because it's supposed to stay in there. And it does not want to. Fuckers. Put tip. Better stay in there. There's it. There's the ears, man. There's the ears. Nothing. I guess that was it. Okay. Alright, that's it for we'll go do number 3 next time. So, that's my foxy head. It doesn't. Oh, it's showing me where to put it on the head. Okay, wait a minute. So, it goes that way. Oh, this one goes in here. Ah, cool. Oh, yep, everything's gonna fall off on me. That's how this works. Nothing can stay on while I put it on. Aha. There we go. Okay, so we've got the head and everything in there. Ooh. That's the front of the fox. The head moves on this one. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to do some journaling for a little bit. I don't know how long. And on how these are hard on my hands. Okay. Look, it's got Ted on now.
Yay! At least now it can breathe except for his neck.
Oh yeah, well, it's zombie at that point. Okay, number 3 the next one, so we'll put number 3 right here. He said the strangest things sometimes. Alright. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. Is it? Yes. Oh no, these are not mine. No, these are just extras. Okay, I'm not sure what we're doing in journaling today. Let's see. I think we ended up here. I might be doing some coloring. I don't know. We'll see. Just a little bit. Okay, we have to put this on. Okay, so this and this. So I want to color this. I have to go get something now. I think I'm gonna put this one on here. It will make this stuff stiffer, so that would probably be good. We'll put that one on there. And then that's my pockets. So I'll be right back. Pins came back. Yes, okay. So, I'm going to show you how to easily color something up after we glue this on. Because I know a lot of people are like, I don't do good at coloring. I don't mind coloring, but I like to take copies of whatever I'm coloring, unless I'm doing freestyle coloring. So what freestyle coloring means is I'm not coloring something. I'm going to make something and then I'll color it. But if I have to take like, I don't know, like let's say this here. If I have to take this and color it up, and I know the colors for the X-Men thing, but let's just say I had something and I just got to pick whatever colors I want. The first time when you do that, then that's it. You can't color it again. And if you don't like it, then you're screwed. So I tend to like not like to do that. I like to take copies of it, so pictures of it, so then I can stick it on my so I can use it. I'm gonna get there. I swear, it's gonna come to my brain, so that I can color it up again if I don't like it. See, I told you I was gonna get there. Just took me a moment. The only time that doesn't affect me is when I'm making something from scratch. So that's why I like to color my own stuff or paint my own stuff or do whatever that is. But if I draw a picture, like I do that picture of a face or something, and there's supposed to be an end result that looks a certain way, I have a hard time with that. That's just me. It gives me color anxiety. I found out that some people have sticker anxiety, so that's kind of interesting too. Where they don't want to put a sticker down because they like the sticker and they might not like where they put it. Or they might, maybe the book falls apart at a later date. Excuse the sound. I wonder if that's dried in there because it's not coming out. Let's see. Oh, it might be. Might have to get some new glue. I have other glue, so it's not like it's an issue. It's just the heavier the thing is. Yeah, that looks pretty solid in there. Alright, I'll have to add some water to it later. Reuse. Go back to using this one. Yeah, this will be fine. Hopefully it didn't glue itself. Oh, well, it did. Look, it made a ball gummy mess again. I hate when it does that. Okay, well, we're not going to use that side either. Having no luck with my glue today. I have quite a few of these though, so it's not an issue. We're going to go this way with it then. I don't know if I have enough glue in there. So remember we talked about glue? Okay, so one of my issues with glue is the fact, with this glue, I love this glue brand, okay? It's pretty good glue. But the problem I have with it, on these ones, which it's a roller one, I would love it because I like the roller style. But it dries up very quickly, and so then I have some issues with that. And this also has a dried end to it. The lids don't seem to keep them from drying up. That's annoying. I'm sure other people have easier times of it, but I have the worst time when it comes to my glue. I just don't have the knack, I guess. Let's see. I don't know. This might be trash too. Just can't get the... Yeah, it's dried in there and I can't get the glue out. I'm probably going to have to cut this one. Let me see if I got something to get out with. Welcome to my insanity. I'm not going to find the boxes again. Maybe we'll journal. I'm having a lot of problems with my glue. I know other people do too, but they tend to check these things before they stream. This is really good glue because it's even stuck to its bottle really well. I don't want to stab myself. That would be painful. I just don't have really strong fingers anymore, so. Yeah. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. I want to. Where's my super glue? I do not want to use my super glue, thank you. I'm making these little canisters in my garage for. Maybe that'll work. For my sequences. And I'm using regular glue with it, but I'm thinking that the other glue would work better. Okay, come on. Come back down. Stupid glue. Still glue in there. We're trying to move the glue down. Maybe I don't have any. I do have some, but it won't come down. Okay, let's try that. Nope, okay. It's just trash. I'm throwing it away. I hate that. It's a waste of money. You see, I got probably about that much glue left in it. Fine. I have another one. Won't be buying those no more. I'm telling you right now. Alright, let's try this one. And this one may not be. May not be. Yeah, there we go. Now, whenever I make pockets, not everybody does this, but whenever I make pockets or things, I don't always glue them all the way on the top, because then it gives me a whole nother pocket if I want. We'll see. Okay. I want this to be on there tight, because if it's not on there tight, then voila, 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 voila. Now, I have a very bad habit of making things crooked. So, just so you know that. I think this is going to work. I think it's going to work. It might be a little bit on the edge there, but it's not going to be a problem. Alright, so I have a pocket now. Here, if I want to put stuff in it. Once the glue sets. If I want to. I might not. I mean, it doesn't want to sit, it looks like. What's going on with it down here? Does not want to sit right. It's not the one I want. I'm not really good at journal making. I mean, I'm good at it in one way because I'm really creative and I can come up with these really great designs. But I don't seem to have the knack to make gluey things work as well as some people do. And I go through all kinds of glue. I talk to people all the time. What glue do you use? What glue do you use? How do you do it? How do you make this work, you know? And I'll watch their videos and I'll follow them exactly. And we'll still end up with nothing. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, of course. That's how we do this. We do one piece on that and we let it dry. So we're going to close it up and let it dry. I don't know if I have something I want to do on this side yet. Because we were working with this. Remember? Something happened there. It didn't glue. Well, I can use this one. Hopefully that'll stay. Okay, so there's that. I would probably not color this one. I'll probably leave it. And then there's my little pieces of paper, because I just think they're so cute. I'm thinking I want, if I glue that, it's still fine. So I think I'm going to glue this side here to get it down. Doesn't sit so funny. I always suggest, though, you should just play around with the paper. You can always pull it off and start over if you don't like it. That's what I do. I'm pretty lazy though, so if it works for me, then I keep it. If it doesn't, then I don't. There are people you could watch on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok who do nothing but fill journals up. Like, they don't make them, they just fill them up. Which is kind of cool. We're going to go right at this on my stick tacky tape here with the flowers. Oh, they're over there. I don't know my road. If chaos, or I guess in mixed media, it tends to be ordered chaos is what you get. So it's kind of chaotic looking, but there's an order to it. If you're not, some people can't deal with that. Some people, like, there are a lot of people with ADHD that cannot deal with a lot of busy stuff going on around. I'm not one of those people. It will distract me though. If I have to be concentrating on something else and there's a lot of busy stuff around, that will distract me. But I like, if I'm relaxed and I'm looking at artwork or whatever, I like the busy stuff because my eye catches certain things each time I look at it. Okay, so I have this picture. I decide if I want to put that here. I have this picture also someplace else. And if I do put it there, how would I put it? I have to figure that out too. I put it on with some pretty, glue it on and then put some really cool stickers around them. That might work. Washi tape. Thin paper so we can use this glue. We are going to color. I just wanted to get stuff started so I can figure out what I'm doing on my next set. Oh, that doesn't feel like that got gluey at all. So I have quite a few Wolverine books. I have books about Wolverine where it's not comic books, it's like reference style fictional books. Like the Encyclopedia of Skyrim or something. The Encyclopedia of Logan. You can look at a few of those if you'd like. Let's see what other tapes I have. That I might want to use. Sounds kind of cool. It's not very Wolverine-like, but it is kind of witchy-like, so let's see what we got. You can decorate it however you want. Remember that. I'd travel the moon for you, wouldn't you? Travel the moon for me? I don't know, would you? I might for Wolverine. I might for Roger. I don't know. Seems like a scary thing. Going in the moon. See how this is uneven? I don't care. I don't care. I do like to feel that one though. So that's good. That's kind of a cool looking one. Let's try this one. He was in my north, my south, and my east. Could he also be your west? Light is easy to love, so please show me your darkness. That's cute. Some people's darkness you might not want to see, though. This one's cute. Let's do this one. When I was younger, I liked to do things so I could say, why would I do that way? Why would you do something? That one looks very witchy. Let's use that witchy one. And then I'm going to show you guys how to make a picture. Couple of different ways to, like I teach the boys. I don't know if I can find my red shades. There it is. Star Ladies. Oh, it's the tarots. I didn't know that. I had one. That's pretty cool. That's pretty witchy. I'm gonna put that one right there. So I am going to be starting soon. I know I talk about things I'm doing a lot and haven't done. I will be starting to make a tarot set. First I'm going to make each painting, which will then be turned into stickers, and down the road I will eventually make them into cards. I just have to look to see how you do that. And like everything I own, they will not be, you cannot pay for them. You can trade for them. Can get something off of Amazon from me, or you can go donate to a charity for me, and then you can give me your address and I will mail them to you. I'm going to make a Wolverine thing for that other side. Alright, so that's done. So now we have to think about what do I want to do on this side. I need something heavy on this side, so maybe I'll do some pages from this. We need to get some colors that I want. I gotta put this back. I have other stickers, of course, too. So put this back in here. And because of the way this is set up, it makes a good hold stuff there. It won't hold it if you tip it upside down. Alright, so what colors are we going to put in? I have some browns. I'm going to pull them out. They've been getting squishy, so I think I want to use them. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to do next time. So I'm going to put these in. See if I want to do them like this. Well, I put them in like this. So we're going to do that. I know it's crooked. I can see that it's crooked. And then, so that's what we're going to do next time. I got to do this other side. To stay down. It's not staying down. It really is annoying me. I may cut it up. I don't want to glue it too much because it'll glue to my sticker there. I don't want it to glue to my sticker. Alright, so we're going to do some coloring. Now, there are people out there that are absolutely wonderful colorists. I am not one of those people. I just enjoy doing it. This one's the good one. This one's the bad one. I'm tossing that one out. Actually, I think I want to go this way with that so it does not dry. This one's getting tossed. So there's no point in it. I can't get it in. Alright, so this is an envelope journal. It is made by gluing envelopes together. And then what you do with it is up to you. But I want to color it a little bit. Because then I will put other things in here with it. I think that one's not done with it. way. This goes that way. And then this one, it's not apart, flips out this way. And that one flips out that way. So again, I can color on it if I want. Or write on it, which I haven't been known to do. Okay, so we're gonna start on this side, I think. Well, I have to decide which side I'm gonna glue. This is gonna be glued into my journal. So I think it's gonna be this side that's gluing in. Maybe I could do it this way. No, I'll put that way. Now, I had started this because I had some tapes that I wanted to see what they would look like. I may finish this with tapes because I got tons of them. But we're not going to do that right now. So I think what's going to happen is this is going to be the glued side. Now, you'll want a dark pen of some type. It doesn't have to be that way all the time, but that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to do a Sharpie first. And, I think I want to do, not this, because I'm going to use tape here. And then this is my pockets right here. But, so I'm going to do this side, I think. But I want to cover that paper up. What do I want to put there? I don't want to put tape there. I want to put paper there. I'm just going to put white paper there, I think. So I just want to be able to have the color show up. Do that. Okay, this is just junk mail envelopes. Before I got my own envelope template to make envelopes with, because I like using them as, pockets and journals and stuff like that. So I make my own now, but before I did that, and I can use it with my own paper too. So if, you see me after I make some homemade paper or color paint some paper and you're like, oh, those would make gorgeous envelopes. Could you make me some? Let me know and I probably can. This up here for a minute. You could decorate them differently. You don't have to decorate them this way, but so you take your junk envelopes and you glue, usually they're the ones where they're either going to mail them back to you or you can use ones that are already being used. And it is absolutely fine. There's no set thing, because that's what this is. This is a used one that I then added to another one to it. So, alright, so now we have that. I think I might leave that there, so it'll be fine. Now we want to get your pin out, whatever your pin is. So mine's a Sharpie for this. Now sometimes you use different colors, but that's what I'm going to use as a Sharpie. And I'm sure you've all done this artwork before. It's just scribble art. That's all. So you're going to take, you can use other things though to make stuff. So you're going to start with a center, wherever you want, or a side. So we'll start with a side. And you're just going to go, there's no rhyme or reason. Now there's this lady I watched who does what they call imaginary writing. You could do that too, like along the sides. They look like letters, but they're not really letters. That will also decorate it. you're writing. She was saying that for her it's very relaxing to do it. But they're almost letters, but not quite. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to pick out colors. I got my colors back. My other crayons. I have quite a few of these different types of artist crayons that I really like. So we're going to use some of those today. Also along with pens and markers, and I got all kinds. I never throw nothing away. I just reuse it. I want to use these ones. I bought these and I haven't used them. Well, not that one, but these ones. I don't use them a lot, but they are supposed to be really pretty. So we're going to do that. So what you want to do is you make your scribble art. Now I'm going to do rainbow. So I have a red. You don't have to do rainbow. You could do 3 colors. You could do colors that you like. Just fun stuff. This is a quill, and I have ink for it. Or you can use paint, and you can also write with that if you want. This is a watercolor pen. Makes watercolor. I'll show you. Because it has a brush on it. No ASMR. I had another set of these and I gave them to one of the boys because he's very artistic and he wanted to do it. I like this color. Maybe we should base it on this color. I don't know. I have all the different colors of pens too, so maybe we'll do a watercolor pen one later. Just make sure I got all those. Pretty sure I got them all. Oh, there's some more. I have 2 sets of these actually that I bought. So when I first started getting back into journaling, I didn't have nothing except for my artwork that I had here. I had been into doing polymer clay, but it's really hard on my hands, so I can't do it anymore. So I do. So I was trying to find something else to do. I used to crochet too, and again, kind of hard on your hands. Oh! They're all falling. I think that's it. Yep. I do have other pins too. I just bought these a while back. These are like those other pins I have, so I have 3 sets of these now. Only because I didn't have these, so I was like, I need those. Now these are more chunky, like style paint stuff. I don't want to color with those today. I'm gonna color with this. Got lots to choose from. I just want to get them out because I'm going to put them in a container. I got for them. So I'm putting them in that container. Okay. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to put these back here. And I have these container here I bought for these. Alright, so we got to think about what colors I like. I love metallic colors. So there's a gold. I was thinking about doing the rainbow, but maybe I'll just do dark colors and light colors. That's a white. I like that peach too. Maybe we'll do the peach, the orange. Alright, so when you think about, I'm going to make a color wheel first for you guys. Which is a color theory, by the way, but I don't need a pen for it. So I need a red. Let's find us a nice red here. This is metallic melon, which would be pretty, I guess. And then this is a watermelon pastel. This is, which one is this one? It's not so. Stardust. Looks like a purple. Look for red. Mars. Okay, Mars is kind of red. So I'm going to use that to make start my color wheel. So my first part is going to be like this. I like the other ones better than this ones because these go on pretty smooth, but the other ones, these are more expensive. The other ones are cheaper. So these ones are more expensive, and these ones, where'd they go? I don't know where they went, but they're cheaper. I showed you that I bought a bunch of them, and they were cheaper. I think I put them back down here. This set here. These are cheaper, so what does that mean? That means you probably will be able to play around with them a lot more than if you buy the more expensive ones. But I bought these so long ago, now it's not going to matter. And then I want to do this. I need there we go, tissue. I watched a lot of really great artists do a lot of great artisty things with their stuff. Alright, so then I want a blue. This is a blue moon, which means it's probably metallic. Woo! Don't run away from me. I'm going to pop these in here. This is a blue as well, but it's a really light blue. It's a pastel. I don't really want a pastel. I want a solid blue color. What's that one? Blueberry. This is a metallic though, but I don't care. We'll do a metallic. Okay, so then I'm going to do half of it like here. Not a perfect circle, just so you know. Okay, so that was my blue. And it works better if you use the basic colors from the rainbow. So indigo blue. Okay, but you can see here I overlap the blue with the red and I have a purple. So now we have red, blue together makes purple. So now we're going to do yellow. A buttercream. That looks like a nice yellow. Probably have a different yellow. What's this one? Odyssey. Probably gold. We're going to talk about Odyssey today. Yesterday with my grandchildren. This is a pastel caramel, so it's not going to be yellow. So I'm pretty sure this is probably the only yellow I have in this set. Okay. So we want to make. We're going to go across this way. I'm going to go across that way. I know yellow's bigger than it should be. I can make my red bigger if I want. Where do I put my red? Now, my experience is put the darker down first and then put the lighter on top of it. And this is a pastel, so that could be problematic as well. In the long term of things, whoops, my yellow has now become problematic. Just got red on it. So then we're gonna brush these down. So you can't really see very much right here, but this is a green. So I'm just going to put another green on there, because that's where the green should be. Not a perfect circle. You can make a color wheel as a perfect circle, but I'm not bothered with it. I'm just showing you something. Okay, and then this would be orange, but we could just put the orange on there. It made an orange, but it's really light, so I can't tell if you see it or not. I just add that. So, when your color wheel, you know that red and yellow make orange, and blue and red make purple, and blue and yellow make green. Red, if I had it done right, red is directly across from green, so that is its contrasting color. So if you want your colors to pop, like I said, you do contrasting colors. Purple and yellow are right across from each other, so those are contrasting colors. Those are my favorite contrasting colors. I don't really like the red and green. You start getting this, because we've been trained, Christmas feel, but, and then purple, and then blue and orange. Again, not, I like blue and like a metallic orange, copper color to color with, so that's just how that goes. Okay, so now we're going to color. I'm going to use some metallics, I think. What's this one? That is not a metallic, so we'll stick that one in there. This is Earl Grey pastel. This is Galaxy. That looks like a pretty color. I told you I haven't used this fig. I don't know what the pastel figs are. Maybe I'll do the pastels. I got quite a few of those. That is not a pastel. That's a pastel. That was not a pastel. Okay, so I have a fig. I'm not sure what fig's color is. We'll have to look when we put it down. I have an Earl Grey, so there's those two. I'm going to use those. This one is a kiwi. We had the buttercream pastel. This is Odyssey. This is a metallic grape. I want to leave that out. I don't know if I'll use them all. Starburst. Seems like an odd color. Silver Ice. The names intrigue me too. Like, they can't just call them the color they are. This one's Iridescent Comet. I am not really sure how green becomes an iridescent comet, but sure. Black Hole. That's a pastel pink. There's another pastel blue. Bluish green. This one's Iced Coffee. Should be a blacky brown. Iced Current. So maybe the ice is like metallic too. Like a glittery color. This is Iced Chai. This would be a brown. Like I said, I bought these a while back. So anyway, I didn't have much of anything. So I was watching this lady and she was using these and they turned out so beautiful that I was like, oh, I'm going to buy me a set. So I bought 3 sets of them. This is metallic icing, which I think is a white. We have a iced pear. We'll have to look at the ices later. This is metallic mint. This is another pastel. This is satellite. What do you think satellite is? This is my Mars. That's a pastel. Metallic melon. We're going to do that one. Do metallics and pastels. Metallic blueberry. This is lunar. Some space is a theme here. Coconut. I'm going to say is white. Got a peach. I love peach. Peach is one of my favorite colors. Alright. And then this is... I'm going to put all these gelatos. This is a gelatos. This is a metallic gold champagne. There's another iridescent. I don't know what that is. Blue moon. Another pastel. Okay, then I'm going to take my other ones here that are also cheaper gelatos. Gelatos? I don't know how you pronounce that. See, and these are these ones. So these are gels. I think they're just gels is what they are, but I'm going to stick these in here, and then I have another whole set. Some results in there that I pull out. Because I've been, oh, well, they're out there, I think, because I was painting them. So those are good. Right, that's why I got these big bags. I wanted to do that. I wanted to put them all together in one thing, so we know where they're at. Alright, so let's color for a little bit. Alright, when I was a kid, the way I would do this, and even now it's when I'm coloring, this is how I do it. I pick a pattern. Doesn't mean you're going to see the pattern on there. It's just the pattern for the thing. So I'm going to do metallic pastel. I'm going to do that pastel. It's a pastel. I have more pastels, I think, than I have metallic. So put that metallic there. Put that pastel there. Pastel. I don't know what caramel looks like, so it'll be fun to see. There's a metallic grape. There's a pastel. There's a pastel. Metallic. Right there. Pastel. Pastel. It's another metallic. It's a metallic. Pastel. Pastel. Okay, maybe we'll do this today. Problem is now I see. I don't move that way. Okay, and then what I do after I do that is I will start with one and then I move down the line and I just keep that line going. So we're gonna start with caramel. Don't know what the caramel looks like, so we're just gonna pick a spot. And I'm gonna put this in. In this case, it won't matter if it goes over each other. Hi, love.
Oh, my love. Come on, Hex.
Then we're gonna take this. Now, if you don't have these at home, you could use crayons. You don't have crayons home. If you have food coloring, you could make yourself your own little watercolors. Okay, so that was just used. So I'm gonna stick it back here. Then I'm gonna go to the next one. This is a guava. I'm gonna say kind of an orangey color, maybe. So I don't think I want to put that orange by that yellow, since they are complementary colors. So complementary colors are the two colors that are next to each other. So for purple, it's blue and red. For orange, it's yellow and red. But you can pick any color and then just use the two colors on the side. So let's say I wanted to use blue. So then it would be purple and green would be its complementary colors. That's a nice color. So now we're going to do this one. This is metallic mint. That's a green. I could put it next to the yellow and that'd be complementary, meaning they go well together. So we could do that. Also, even though you're following these little line patterns here, you do not at any point in time have to color the whole freaking thing, which I'm not going to do because that's an awful lot of green right there. I'm going to clean my orange, but I'm gonna this. Okay, so there's that, and these are in the way. I noticed all of a sudden. Sorry. Alright, so now my next color, it's been dark this whole time, is strawberry. Shall we guess what strawberry is? It's going to be pink, I think. But it is a pastel, so the color that would be contrasting to that would be the green. So I'm going to go ahead and put this next to the green. It won't be as contrasty because it is a lighter color of, and it almost looks like a purple. I don't know how strawberry comes out purple, but it does. Interesting. pieces on. I mean, that looks like, they look like little eyeballs. Alright, so this one is metallic icing. This is a white. So I think I'm going to do this. See? That's just a white. Gives a shimmer though. And you can, what you can do is kind of challenge yourself on this. So if I can only follow the colors in this line. That way I don't end up with too many of the same colors next to each other. Eventually you might though. So there's that. Some of these. You better look at those. These are not gels. These are, maybe they are. Oh, they are two gels. These are kids gels, I think. These work really great on almost any paper. I find that, I think the heavier paper is really fun with them, but if you wanted to do them on paper bags, that would work too. Okay, this one is a pastel fig. I'm not sure. To me, that looks like a gray, but, you know, hey. Let's go down here. Maybe a purple? Oh, yeah, it's almost like a gray purple. Trippy. You can use your finger to roll those. Oh, okay, so now our next color is, if you're colorblind, depending on where your color blindness comes, you can still color. If you're like my grandfather, he only saw black and white, you can still color. You would go with dark and lights and then match them up that way. And it, like I said, it wouldn't matter because either the color is complementary or it's another shade of the same color, which is, you can do that too, which is a monotone style. And I had a young lady in one of my art classes who was blind. Used to puzzle the teacher why she was there, but I think that she liked the feel of drawing, the coloring of it. The like scribble art was really great because she had a good sense of orientation of space, so she could do, you know, overlapping color layers. So overlapping is where, let's see, this is metallic melon, which is probably going to look a lot like that one there. So let's do, like, this would be overlapping. Some people like that, some people don't. Some people are like, you gotta stay in the lines, but you don't. It's your art stuff. You do what you like. I haven't seen that the metallic is very, like, I would think that would be shiny, and I'm not getting that sense of it. So maybe it's just darker. There's a nice green pastel. We're going to put this one next to this color here. Now this would be a lighter of the green, of course, so I could put those two together. And when you do your coloring of yourself, it's not to please other people. It's to take the colors that you enjoy, you know, and put them into your art and play with them. That's all it is. It's interesting. Those are very interesting colors together. Let's see. Now we got purple. Now purple's complementary color would be blue or red. So I'm going to put it down here. These are more red stuff. yellow is its contrasting, and like I said, that's one of my favorite matches. That if I'm going to paint something for myself, it's got a lot of purple and yellow. I like pink because pink's just my favorite color, but it doesn't always, pink and yellow don't always go make a fun time. Can make good color overlapping colors. So, okay, this one is aqua. Doesn't even have a, maybe I don't, because I don't know French. This is a French company, so maybe because I don't know French, I don't know what they're telling me. This one here. Because if it's green, then it's going to be a complementary color. If you're only using primary colors, then they all kind of lay together very well. Then a little more contrast. That's interesting. Okay. Definitely pastel. So here's a metallic. This is gold champagne. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna do like a weird little outline here because the lines are not meant to guide, not meant to keep you in. They're meant to guide you and do other things. That's a pretty color. Okay, now we're back. Now we have buttercream. Buttercream where we started. Thinking so. Well, maybe not. I think we're almost there. Maybe it was camel I started with. Okay. So, somebody once asked me, what's the difference between a professional and amateur artist? Because you could be an amateur artist. You could be a professional artist. And only have done art for less than, I don't know, let's say, exaggerating, let's say a month, and produce and sell work. Okay, that would make you professional, but does not make you experienced. Right? This is metallic blueberry. So it's the same thing about arts and crafts. What's the difference between art and crafts? Crafts is the way you do it, the way you craft something, and art is the production of it. Other people will disagree with me. It's fine, since there is definitions to it. Depending on how nice or not nice you are about it. Some people will say craft is what people who are not professional artists do, and art is what professional artists do. This is going to be a pretty pink, I think. Let's try it up here. See if I like it. And I know other people also label their own stuff a certain ways. That's kind of nice. That's that watermelon. I like that watermelon. Now you can use every color. This is elderberry. You could use every color in your arsenal, in your kit, and still come out with a nice, pretty thing. I tend, like I said, if I'm doing a mixed media poster, it's usually 3 colors. It will be 2 colors that are representative of what I'm trying to work in my mixed media, and then one of the colors will be a metallic color of some type, just so it makes it pop together. Yep, so we're back to camel again. Let's pick another spot. hoping I can get this all done today. So. And I could stop midway and come back and pick new colors and be fine too. So this is one of those things that is just fun. Doesn't need to have any purpose to it. But if you're trying, if you want it, you're thinking, I want to do an art journal. What do I put in it? This is a good starting art thing to do. You could do lines, are the same thing. You can do laying lines. I'll show you maybe next time I'll do lines, if I remember. Lines I'm not good at because I'm not good with straight forms. So. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for tonight. Oh, not yet. Maybe we'll do a little more. Let's do a little more. So I'm going to do some greens. So I'm going to mix it up. Woo. I'm going to look for some greens. I got 2 greens. I got those 2 yellows. They're kind of pretty. I'm going to put them together and try to put them more. And you, like I said, you do like overlap. So look, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to overlap it. Which hatching is another way you can do some interesting color effects. But you can do hatching too, which I can show you with pencils. Pencils do hatching great. So do markers. Anything that blends really well is not going to work as well. Okay, so those are my greens. Let's do my blues. There's a blue. There's a blue. I think there's a blue. I think I have 3 blues. Yep. Blue. Oh, you went over it. Or purple. Maybe that's more purple. I think I decided to pick which more purple. And we all see color different too. So remember that. I'll show you this thing another time that one of the watercolor artists I watch does. So really quick, if you're going to do stripes, lines, I'm going to show you a really quick way to do lines. And then you have 2 things to play around with. So we're going to flip this over. Sure, we'll do it over this way. I'll come back to that another time. So I would get something, unless you're great with lines and you have a ruler that you just absolutely love, but I would get something that I could use. So like this. And we'll do the same thing. We just start with a line of colors. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so there's our outline. Let's see, what was that contrasting purple? So let's take that. Mix this. And I'm gonna put that there. You can use paper too. Paper works just as well. Yes. I mean, this is paper, but like just a white paper would work. So the stiffer that, I don't know if stiffer is, but I guess stiffer that the media you're using is like, because gels are very soft and pliable. So if you have something like pencils or ink pens, this is going to look different than that. So we had purple. Let's go back to another yellow, a different yellow. Caramel. Yeah, this is caramel. Caramel. Not camel. It's caramel. So camel would work too, I guess. Alright, so then what color do you think we need a popping color? Like a blue or a green? Let's just go with green. So we'll take our green. Of course, if everything's crooked like it is for me, it doesn't matter if you use lines or not. And if you're like, oh, I wanted to see the end of that other one, I'll come back to it. Okay, so there's that one. So I think now I want to do this color. And then you don't have to do them up and down, just up and down either. You could do them. Now, I have found if the gels get dirty, you can just wipe them off like this. So that shows out the one. Yes. So this got dirty, so I can just wipe it a little bit till it gets clean. Okay, so you could go that way, but then you could go like this. And you don't have to go all the way across to those. You could just go right here. Alright. And see, there's this rip part where the envelope was ripped, and it's giving a different vibe to the whole thing. So then I would do blues. I'll do it this way first, just so I have some color in here. And if you know I don't like something, I'll probably find it useful.
Whoa.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What'd you do?
I just dropped a very expensive cake maker shaker.
Oh, well, hopefully it works still. So see, then we got that. And if you, or you could go, and you could cut, like, these are, you know, those, credit card things that come in. I could cut this if I wanted. So let's say I wanted a smaller one to play with. Problem is I don't always cut straight, so you have to be careful what side I used. So then I've got this right here. There you go. So that's another way you can color. Just pick your colors out, set up how you want to do it, and then work on it. Now, you will make messes like this, or I do. You could put, to keep yourself from making a mess, you would probably cover it with something else first as you go through each one. But anyway, so that's it for me this evening. I'm going to play a little bit of my hidden Sherlock Holmes. I got that new one. And then we're going to... So, as it goes out, then you can, leave or don't leave, come back or don't come back, or not even be out there in the world. We will be, I gotta fix that one. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna play some more of Atlas Fallen and that other one, Forspoken. Kind of like those. Thank you everybody who has been watching me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to do some art with me sometime, let me know and we'll pick out stuff to do that. Okay, so I have to move some stuff around. So while I do that, I've made some new end videos. You guys can watch those while I set that up. We're going to do the fish one for a little bit while I set up the desktop. I was coming back. I was just moving to this. We're gonna play a little bit of this. You can go if you want. Feely, thanks for stopping by. That was the top here. I don't have chat at it. Give me a second here. Mucky. You see that for a minute? Back over here. See the chat. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to go back to this. Good. Alright. Do I get these? Open for 15. No. Today. Can it open today's? Oh yeah. Okay. Whatever. I don't want none. Thanks. Friends? I know I don't have any friends that play this. Huh. Alright. We're doing the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes Diary. Yeah, I don't need that. Do it. It says Room of 1,000 Doors, yeah. And Dr. Watson. Yeah, why? Claim. Find a teapot. I don't know what that is. But we'll do this one. Show. Match 3. Well, let's play that one first. Teapot. Globe. Bow tie. Fabergé egg. Base. Base of us. Where it says that different. Where is the vase? I don't see the vase. Well, go on. Violin's right there. Orange. I did find the orange. That's right there. What? I think that's the vase. Oh, there it is. Right in my face. Ah ha ha ha. Tap to continue. Alright. Inventory, what do I got? Oops. Energy. That's what I like. Oh, those are my colors. These are for you. Thanks. Yep. And I got a 4. Okay. I have 0. Energy points now? I got 93. I don't want that gear type. So that's fine. New quest. Find a cupcake. Let's play this one. Match 3. Arrange 5 identical clues in a T-shape to create an explosive. Oh, boom, boom. But you can't do that too. Kaboom. Kaboom. The answer is close. Well, that's good. I was going to do the other ones, but that would make sense. Uh-oh. Really? Oh, we only have one of those. I was like, found our cupcake. Yay. Kaboom. Yay. Cupcake. But I'm allergic to cream. Fine. I'll take it with me still. This one. E to grow small, collect the ghost presents. Okay, I didn't need that one. Yeah, it's that one. I just wanted to know what that was. Okay, so going back over here. Click this button.
Oh.
I'm looking for a glove. Oh, I see. Alright, so we need that one. This one. Pretty sure that's a banner. I need that one. That one. That one. That's a bit. Crown. Rabbit. I see the rabbit. I see the owls. I hope the damn rabbit. Oh, well. A horn. And a ladder. Yay, we did it. Tap to continue. A Wonderland glove. So Motorari was in Wonderland first, then, and then. I'm level 6 now. Yay. New location. Cool. I want to go to Mad Party. The game will restart in order to... Okay. Start. Restart. Sweetie, is something wrong? You are gloomier than a storm cloud. Lucy Burke. That Watson's wife, girlfriend. Remember Huckleberry Finn? Well, the boy's in big trouble. He's had his run-ins with the law, and now it seems he's turned to burglary. Oh my, then you step in before it's too late. It might already be too late, but yes, I will intervene. Cool. Every visitor is required to have a library card. Here's yours. Your progress in the current event is recorded on this card. Cool. Okay. Explore the book on the special stand, solve its mysteries, and expose its villains, and you will receive unique rewards. Welcome to Huck's first case event has already started. You can collect your first reward. I'll play. All these cool things. Collect detective badges. They'll help you unlock. Click here to find out more. Play. Collect. Oh, complete. Okay. Joyful stories available in the library. You will recognize a basic unique frame. Let's see what awaits us. So. Sorry. Where is it? Show. Play. Unlock now. Let's play. Mushrooms. An owl. There's the owl. Mushrooms. Gold ore. Leather satchel. There's the dynamite. There's the dog. Tar. Nope. Okay. Oh, up here. Hedgehog. Well, if it was blacktail, they'd be down here, but hedgehog's there. Where's hedgehog? Oh. Hard hat. I need a pot. Need a pot? I don't know what the pot looks like. There's a letter. An angel, too? Wow, there's the angel. Birdhouse. Mug. Oh, there's a pot, I'm guessing. I don't see a mug. Oh, there's a mug. And the envelope. Yay! I'm gonna play one more and then I'll be done. No doubt about it, Morari's actions are the reason Bert came here. Morari was altering the plot here as he did with Baskerville's tale. Now I have no choice but to intervene. Guess I'll eat the cupcake. Oh, the door is starting to grow. Honestly, I expected to shrink. It's probably true. This souvenir is available while the event. Tap it to receive a reward. Cool. Open the souvenir description and learn more about it. Click on the souvenir again. Copper cage. Bird songs adds nicely to atmosphere when there's no time for playing the violin. You have to get it 5 times. Okay. Claim. Library card can be upgraded at any time. I don't want to upgrade it. Thanks. Claim. Play. Alright, I don't want to play that one right now. Let's play. I want to do this one. Show. Oh, well, wait a minute now. There we go. Do I do a Christmas card? I want to do this one. Show. Okay. Complete. Royal flag. The flags along this road look. Ah, my stomach. The vile cream cupcake. I got a whole bunch of them plus now. They say secret follow Heck to understand why he's near the crime scene. Could the boy have become the thief? Play. Joe. Actually. Match 5 clues in a row or a column to create a color sphere. Swap the color sphere with color and it'll take everything. Yeah. The number of moves is limited at level, so don't waste them. Oh, aren't you nice? I don't want that one. Give me the other ones. There you go. Alright, I'm out of here. Catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.